Hello, this is Dr. Angelina with SurgiCare Arts. Today we're doing questions about liposuction. So we're going to go over them. So if you have any questions other than what I'm answering here or any other clarifications you need, do email us, send messages on your YouTube or Facebook live streams there, so you can always ask. So, liposuction. Is liposuction safe? It is safe as any other surgery. It is a surgery. So we have to remember that any procedure, even though it may be described as minimally invasive, it may be described as, safest, surgery is a surgery. If you're doing it with anesthesia, there will be anesthesia risk. If you're doing it without anesthesia, there are other things that needs to be considered. So make sure you always talk to your doctor, the one who's doing your surgery, to describe all possible risks, so you are well aware of what can happen. Who's a good candidate for liposuction? Now, liposuction, again, it's not a weight loss procedure. It's more of a shaping or getting rid of those pockets of fat that, stubborn areas. Sometimes we have that little belly pooch or saddlebags or little banana rolls, obviously belly, flanks there. Everybody has different area that bothers them. So liposuction is for that. I usually recommend liposuction for the patients who are about within 30 pounds of their goal weight, not who are 100 pounds overweight. For that we need to first get your weight under control and then do liposuction. At least that's my preference. How long is the surgery? Well, depends how many areas we're doing. I prefer to limit my surgeries to 4 hours and also 5 liters of fat. So it just depends on how fast we can get there, how much fat you have, how big are your areas. And again, that's a question for your surgeon at the time of procedure or consultation. How many areas can be done at once? Again, depends on how big are the areas. Sometimes we can only do belly and the flanks at one setting because that's enough fat, enough time for safe procedure. Some people who are a little bit smaller but just have pocket here, pocket there, then obviously we can do many more areas. When can I exercise? I usually let you take it easy for about a week, and then we can reevaluate and see how fast we can advance your exercise technique. So we don't want to go, run a marathon in a week. But I'm okay with walking and light exercise relatively soon. When do I see the results? Some of the results will be visible almost immediately, but it takes a few weeks for swelling to come down. So don't expect to get it done today and go to some, fancy event in the tight dress next day because you'll be swollen. What happened? Oh, can I combine it with other procedures? Yes, you can. Do I have to elaborate on that? Yes, liposuction can be combined with other procedures, whether it's a breast procedure or tummy tuck, arm lift, thigh lift, whatever it is, liposuction can be added to it, either the same area or other areas, but again, depends what else you're doing. What happens during consultation? So during consultation in this office, you would come and meet me and my staff, usually in this room. So you get to sit down, relax, have a cup of tea or water or whatever. Tell us what's bothering you, show us what's bothering you, let me take a look at it and give my evaluation, and then from there we can decide, together what's the best approach. What happens prior to surgery? So prior to surgery you have another appointment with me, usually a couple weeks prior, to do a pre-op visit. That's when we take pictures, make sure we're on the same page, make sure all the questions are answered, give you all the pre-op instructions, and so on. So what happens during surgery and after surgery? So same thing, I usually bring you back day 1 after surgery for me to take a look at you, make sure everything is good, and then several more visits afterwards. Again, we're always looking for safety, we're always making sure you're comfortable, everything, recovering the way we want it to recover, and that way if there's any questions or problems, we can catch it, take care of it, answer all your concerns and questions.